Okay, trying something new today. We've actually got the live stream set up, switched over to be, hold on, I gotta get chat ready to go here. So we'll see how this goes. Trying this a little bit. We got the music, we got our, everything supposedly is here. Hopefully it is going the right way. I'm excited because I got something new right here. The desk is so weird, like setting this up, everything's a little bit different. So bear with me as I get this all figured out right here. It's a lot trying to get all this figured out and ready and done. And I'm realizing that I think I know what's part of my issue. Fix the light there real quick. Face cam light is still not great. We're still working on it. It is, each video it gets a little bit better. So hopefully it will be totally solved soon. I know I'm a little shadowed in my face. Color's a little washed out, but it will be okay. I've got my coffee. It is right here, ready to go, nice and warm. But here's what's most important. Zoom that in. Can you read that? It says Forest Crayons. Right there. We'll just have it zoomed in for a minute. Give everybody a chance to kind of get in here. It just went live. It takes a second. But I'm Elizabeth, Grace and Lottie's Arts here. It is another rainy day. It is like so rainy. It's been rainy. Feeling like we live in Seattle. Oh, sorry, I kicked the camera. Drinking my coffee, 10 o'clock. Already had a meeting this morning. Got through that. It went well. I was really nervous about it. I do not normally hold meetings, but that's okay. It is nice when you lead one though, because then you know you're in control. I got through everything in under an hour, and it couldn't have been an email, so that's good. But now I get to have a little fun with these. Forest Crayons, I saw these in a hyperlink, and I put these links in there down below. I am not getting affiliated. I purchased these with my own money. I wanted to get them just to like lay it out there. Like, do not think like, oh, she's gotten these. No, this is not a paid review. This is not an ad. These are like legit. I saw these in an email and I was like, I have to get these. I want these. So I got them. And I was really sad because it was hypoallergic. Had them in their email. My music is really loud on my end, so hold on just a second. I'm gonna bring it a little down. We're gonna play with the music just a little bit. Just because I hear it and I hear it really well. But yeah, these are like totally made from recycled wood, but if hyperallergic, it's linked below if you want to get it. It's like an art newsletter. I get one every day, fun little articles about art and stuff and what's going on in the world. And these were in there. And I was so curious about them because these are crayons. So crayons, not pencils. These are actual crayons. And they are made from wood. Which I'm just like, okay, this is really interesting. How do you make a crayon from wood? And it's a couple in Japan. This is all made from leftovers. So this is like a recycled material, upcycled, whatever, of the leftovers from the lumber industry, which they've got a surplus of all these like leftover little bits and stuff. And so they made these crayons out of those leftover bits. So super cool on that. I'm so curious how they are going to look, feel, like, you saw the picture in the thumbnail, like that is like what's on the like the website to buy them. I bought them through Playful. When I first went, I was so sad because they were like sold out, and I'm like, I sent them an email immediately, you know. And yes, I did try to play the YouTuber card to maybe try to like, if they had one sitting around, to sell it to me. But they said they were getting a new shipment in, and I purchased them as soon as they got the new set in, and then it was like a pre-order, and I got them sooner than expected, like especially considering like these came from the UK, like you can see, Royal Mail. Everything's here is in pounds. And it wasn't nearly as much as I thought it would be for them. They weren't cheap by any means. Like, these are not like your little, like, bought these off of Crayola. These are an actual fun little thing to get to look at. Yeah, I'm kind of curious why I'm not showing up. Like, I've got 0 viewers, and normally I have a viewer or 2. So we're gonna check everything really, really quick. Make sure everything's going through correctly. Okay, let's see here. We're gonna double check YouTube, make sure everything's working. It was working last night. So anyway, there's Shrubses for today. Yeah, I'm not showing up. Yeah, it's not showing that I'm live. This is a little bit weird. Okay, there it is. Now it's seeing it. Okay, it is showing up. Okay, that's looking good. Okay, cool. It's there. It's just acting up a little bit. Sometimes YouTube's a little bit weird. But yeah, anyway, we got these. I'm like really, really excited to get to see these. I'm really, really, really excited about them. Not gonna lie. There you go. So, do we cut into it? Should I go ahead and cut this beautiful label? It has, like, it is still factory sealed in here with their nice little label. I want to cut it as little as possible. So let's zoom back out. Do wide desk here. Okay, there's another paper wrapped box in here. Oh, look at them. They're so, like, they're so cute. Of course, the pictures are, like, really, really good here. Let's zoom in on that picture for you guys. Right there, see that pretty picture? It's got a little bit more. It's in Japanese. I can't read a word of that. Is this in Japanese too? No, oh, there's thank you. Sample paper. I have my own paper ready to go. I did make swatch charts for these, but yeah, a little piece of sample paper right here. Okay. There's the, it looks so little. It looks so little. Here's my hand on top of it. Let's zoom in a little bit more on this. Let's slide them out. I had it upside down. It goes this way. Here they are. I expected them to be bigger, but it's hard to tell sometimes size in something they're little. There they are, Bogwood. So underneath, they got the Japanese writing. They have it on there, but they also have writing right here with the English. Let's zoom in just a little bit more for you guys. Right there. So you can see that, which I think is cool. Okay, there. I was trying to figure out what the order was. I think I got it right just by looking at their pictures. So we'll order these. You can see all the colors. Okay. Bogwood, China berry, bayberry, Zelkova, Kaizuka, Cedar, Katsura, Magnolia, Hazunoki, and Cypress. There are a couple of woods here I've never heard of. I have no idea what some of these are, so I'm very curious to see what they look like when I start laying them down. I've colored the box just a little bit where they've bounced, so that's kind of good for thinking about what color laydown these guys might have. So I'm gonna zoom out just a little bit here so you can see what I've got. I've got a white sheet, a manila sheet, toned tan, and black to get to test all of these on, so we can see how they do on all the different papers. So we'll set this up here, right there. And let's just jump right in. I'm gonna move my coffee. It looked cute in the frame there. It's getting in my way though, a little bit from getting able to set the paper the way I want it. Right there. Let's get bogwood. Now bogwood is really close to black, so I'm a little curious. So let's see how bogwood lays down. Okay, not as much color lay down as I was thinking there would be. I expected it to be a lot darker. These are going to be way more subtle than what I was expecting. I'm using a decent amount of pressure. So there's bogwood. Tie it on the toned tan now. Bogwood. Now this paper has a little more tooth to it, so I expect it to lay down a little bit better on this. The previous one was just copy paper. Okay. Tone tan. This is going to be very similar in shade to the tone tan. Okay, shows up pretty well. Actually, I'm happy with it on the tone tan. It is the nicest paper I've used. So let's see black. Part of this I wanted to see if any of these would show up. If they had any white to them. Now there is a little bit of color on this. I can tell it did. So there's the first one. I'm gonna go check a setting real quick. I have to go downstairs to do that. So we're gonna go to the untarmation screen. I do have a be right back, so be right back. It's all fixed. I got it. My chair does not like to scoot. This room is carpeted. It's like, ugh, to get it to move. Okay, there is bogwood, and this is the fun of these fun little crayons. They're so neat. I think I'm just gonna go to the desk view. I think it'll get a better view for this. Will take me out of it for right now. Pretty sure it's this one. It's just the desk view, so you guys can see it a little bit better. Now we'll try China Berry. I'm very, I have no idea how these are gonna lay down. I would love to know what you guys think. Like, how should I use these? Like, I'm just swatching them and testing them out. Like, I'm so... Okay, this one's coming out a little more brown. I expect it to be a little more red. That's okay. It's interesting. I guess because they look so vivid, like the color is so deep on the crayon, I expect it to lay down that deep, and when it doesn't, I'm a little surprised. But this is wood; it's not a pigment, so I have to keep that in mind. Okay, there's China Berry on that one. Let's see. Now, it really surprised me, bogwood, on this paper. So let's see if this one surprises me a little bit. This paper has the best tooth of all of them. So if it's gonna shine somewhere, it'll be on this paper. Okay. Pretty good. Okay, this is kind of bizarre using this on the black. Not really showing up. I see more of like the little crayon bits sticking up off of the paper than I see what laid down on the paper. Yeah, once I kind of brush it, it's pretty much gone. I think you are seeing more on the camera than I am seeing in person right now, which is kind of funny with all of this, so. Okay, next we're gonna go to Bayberry. We just tried China Berry. This is Bayberry. It looks pretty like a deep brown. Okay, I'm guessing like how's it gonna lay down on here? Okay, it is not as red. Orangey is the last one. Still not a lot of color. Okay. See how it does on this, on the manila. Okay, a little more color here. It is like kneading up quite a bit, like there's a lot of particulates coming off of it. There's Bayberry on there, and now on the black. What is this gonna do on the black? I can barely see where I'm coloring. Yeah, you guys are definitely it looks better on the camera than it does in person. Okay. Next, Zelkova. I have no idea what Zelkova is. Anybody know what a Zelkova tree looks like? I'm very curious what Zelkova. Is it a tall tree? Is it like, I'm guessing it's like similar to oak by color, if I had to guess. Okay, we are not sure. This one is not really wanting to show up super great on this. Again, not the best paper. All the other papers have better tooth, so. Okay. I barely even see this on this paper. You can see it on the camera a little bit better. Now it is an overhead view. I'm glad I got all the different papers to test this. It was funny making the swatch chart with circles this big to show a crayon. Maybe that's what, oh, maybe I could do crayon swatch charts too. Not just pencils. Okay, Kaizuka. Again, another wood I do not know. I have no idea what Kaizuka is like as a tree. This one feels waxier than the others. Kind of weird. It was like sticky, waxy. Okay, this one's showing up a little better on black, at least for what I'm seeing, compared to the tone tan. That's funny because in person that one was better than the tone tan, but on camera, yeah, the tone tan's better. That one. Okay, cedar. As these are getting so light so fast, I'm very curious how the light ones are going to show up. This one is not nearly as sticky feeling as the Kaizuka. The Kaizuka was very, very sticky. This one, that one like was very smooth for lay down, pleasant. I think it was the smooth, yeah, it was the smoothest one of all of them so far. cedar on tone tan. Now, these are the forest crayons. They are made, they're very fascinating. They're from Playful. They are made from recycled wood. So the leftovers from the lumber industry in Japan. So it's a very different art supply here that I am using. Not a standard crayon at all. I probably should have read more on their website about how they make them. Because as far as I'm concerned right now, it's some sort of weird magic. How they made wood into crayons. Not the most pigmented, but then again, if they don't have pigment in them, because they're wood, are they pigmented at all? Okay, this is Katsura, another wood. I have no idea what it is. Really, this one a little stickier, but not by much, than the cedar. Not nearly the Kaizuka. Let me see it is kicking up a little bit of debris. That's what I figured. It's not really showing up at all here. For me, it's showing up a little bit for you. It's like I see the slightest bit of a yellow tinge on the paper. These are wood pencils. They're just, it's such an, or wood crayons, very interesting. I'm all down for a strange art supply like this. Okay, the next one, I know this tree. I live in the South. I know a magnolia tree. They are everywhere here. And it's a little green. So this is the greenest of all of them. Still very brown, but a little more green. Very pale though. I am seeing some of that green coming through. Okay, let's see how it shows up on this one. Okay, next. Shows up a little bit better there. I'm like, this is so funny doing them on these. Like, okay. Next we have the Hazanaki. That one has more color. It's very yellow, but it showed up better than the past couple. Okay, showed up better there. See, we're on a roll. Will it still be better here? I don't know why. It is showing up very yellow, which I like. It's here. It made me think of bread for a second. It's like, it's not really bread, but like, I fully got this like bread for a minute. It's like that's making me crave toast. Okay, and our last one is cypress. I would have thought cypress would have been green, but in here, cypress is very like almost like birch-ish in a way. Like if I didn't see a label and you told me this was birch, I would be like, oh yeah, that's birch. I'm there. I get you. Okay, this one is the smooth. Okay, it is so smooth. Like it's like I went back to the cedar. Like I think it's slightly smoother than the cedar. It's just gliding. Now, I didn't expect it to show up much there. It's like kind of flew through it like these guys. Okay, got a little bit of color here. Not much. How will it be on the tone tan? Okay, and okay, there's cypress. Okay, let's pull these back down. Let's talk about them. We'll switch scenes too. Little surprising. I'll come up here. Let's go back to right here. Okay, what are my thoughts right now? First off, I fully expected these to be like a little more pigmented. I really expected more color out of them. They look so pretty and vivid. Here, we'll set them to these. I think they do. They photograph so well. They're such a cool idea. And maybe I'll use their paper. We'll swatch on their paper here in just a second. We'll rotate these over so you guys can see them in their pretty form. I really did expect them to be a lot more pigmented. They're such a neat idea. There you go. Right here. And then there was a little bit of a letdown once I've got them on paper and they're like barely showing up. I think they look the best on the tone tan. I think that's the easiest spot to see them. Gives them the best background to start off, even though none of them have like a white to where they stand off, like no white pigment in it. It makes me really curious if I blended these with something. What would they do? How would they behave? Let's play. Let's play. I'm gonna get a white blender out. Excuse my reach. Let's see what I can do with this. So this is the best paper, so we can play on this paper a little bit. I'll zoom out again. Normally I work with colored pencils, so that's what I've got a lot of. I don't have any white crayons here, but I do have a Prismacolor white, and I have some blenders. So let's see what I get. Okay, first of all, we're gonna take the two that laid down the prettiest, which is the cypress and the cedar. Those aren't going to show up great at all. Let's do we're going to take the two extremes. We're going to see how they blend. Okay, it doesn't have a whole lot of blend. It's actually kind of sticky right there. We'll put the pencil in here and kind of blend it in a little bit. Just a light blend on this. Making a mess. So you can kind of see we got a little blend going on there. I was able to blend with that. So that's interesting. Now for the, let's pick, see if I can get the green to come out a little bit. The magnolia. Okay. Okay, so you see how well that's laying down. The white on top of it, that's the white Prismacolor. I kind of use this to kind of blend in a little bit. Can I borrow a little opacity? Not really. That does let me know that the white Prismacolor look goes right over it. No problem. So if I want to add details on it, I can. So that kind of explains, that lets me know that just a little bit. No problem putting a line down on it. But it does not blend in. It was a thought. I had it. Now I know. I'm trying to think, how could I make it? Because I want these to do better. Like, I want these to be a better option. So I'm trying to figure that out. This is perplexing a little bit. I'm like, you guys got any ideas? Oh, hi! I cannot read your whole name. Like, I think, okay, the white is white. Yeah. Yeah, this is Prismacolor's white. Prismacolor's white is beautifully white. That's what's nice with it. It is very white. It lays down very well. That was, especially on good tone tan paper. Be like, ooh, I like that white. I recommend it for every toolkit. If you are a color pencil artist, you need that one in your toolkit. Just because it's so usable, and you'll use it with all your other pencils too. Like, boom, lay down that line. I'm just trying. I know I'm sitting here thinking how to make these a little more usable because I am so fascinated by these. Right here, they are such a neat product, but they lay down so poorly. Like, I don't know how to work with them. They're so subtle. Maybe that is the beauty of them. Maybe they just are subtle. And if I had a better white, let's try we'll try their paper here, because they included this paper. Hi, Lottie. Lottie just found me. Let's see how they lay down. We'll try this real quick. We'll see. Maybe I'm just... going to do a little line in each one of them. In order. You can see we're already getting really light right there. We have a lot of room to go. Like, that's only the halfway point in the box, and they get progressively lighter. And this is really, 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 this paper has a lot more tooth. So it's giving it, best possible. Yeah. They're just so light. How do they... So let's say I were to like create a design over top of this. Okay, so pencil marks over it, nice. This is a really dark pencil too. This is an 8B. So if you were to draw a design, marks over it nicely. That's a thought. You could possibly like use this like as a almost like a pale wash on something. And then come in and do line art. Even with graphite, it's showing up pretty well. I don't want to necessarily put my pigment pens on this because I feel like those would just, this would gum them up pretty bad. So that's why I was using the graphite on it. And it gives you a pretty deep line. So if you wanted to do it in post, how much? And we can see it didn't really cover up, if I got outside of the line, it didn't cover up my lines on here at all. So yeah, this is the best use case I can think of, is just doing a super, like a nice, super subtle wash on things would be nice. They're great for that. You're not gonna lay down too much color. That's a plus. It's kind of like the Staedtler Norrises. They have a place in my heart because it's just the way they lay down. They lay down so strangely, and that here's the dog is needing to be loved. She'll say hi to everybody. So what are you guys' thoughts? I'm curious your thoughts on these. If we want, we can try something else. This was kind of a little bit of a bust for what I was planning on today. Like, I expected these to like blow my mind. I really did. And I can pull out something else. I got a ton of time left. I still got like another hour that I had budgeted for the live stream today, and I'm kind of like in a bummer mood. Of course, you can just talk to Lottie too. You know, you can just talk to Lottie. She's a good dog. She's a very good dog. Yeah, Lottie. She's giving me lots of kisses right now. Yeah, precious. Oh, you gonna lick the ear? You gonna tell the ear hello? Tell the ear hello. It's been raining all morning, so it's been very hard on her because she hasn't been able to do all of her normal outdoor things. You haven't been able to do all your patrols. You haven't been able to make sure everything's safe and secure. That's probably why she's needing to be held right now, is because she feels like things are a little crazy. Or, okay, let's see. I'm going to say a magic word, and we'll know very quickly if that's what's needed. Lottie? Lottie? Do you need to go potty? She really perks up if you say that word, like, yes, let me down. She's not, like, tensing up like she wants me to put her down. So, it's kind of funny, because she's like, yeah, that's you. That's you. Do you want to go potty? Yeah, okay. I'm going to go let the dog out for just a moment. I'm going to think about something else to do because I'm a little bit bummed by these pencils. I expected them to be better. So I'll figure this out, get something put together in my head, and I will come back in just a second. Okay, got an idea. I figured we could talk about today's short that went up, and I can kind of go into a little more detail on that. Those were kind of like... But today's short was going through this page right here. Which I'm gonna will lose my face so you guys can see it better. Right here. I've got it pretty much all there. And so what I did on this one was when I was doing the video, I found ones that looked like they would match between the Crayola swirls and all of my tritones. My tritones are in here. I don't have a pretty tin for them. I wish I did. I really wish I had the tin, because the tin would make this a lot better, and I don't know what I did with the 10 back in the day, so I'm sad that I don't have it. I'm gonna move my microphone too. I can scoot it here. It won't be a big deal. There we go. Now I've got full movement right there. So what I tried to do was figure out, this one's close to this one. Some of them were pretty close, like the tiger and At the Circus were close like I thought. The At the Circus leans a little bit more with its black. I think Evening Storm is a little more interesting than the Winter Gala. Here they look closer than what they are. This one, maybe you could say it's more fireworks, but the fireworks by the colors look like it was Spanish Night. But just looking at which ones were in each one of these blush. Right here, the meteor shower has a little bit more variation in it. This one's a little more subtle. But yeah, this is how it all came out. Sunset was really close. Garden Soiree and Tropical, pretty close. Tropical doesn't have the darker blue. And Limapalooza leans a little more lime than Meadow right here. This one's a little more in your true greens, even though, I mean, you can see right there where you blended it. It does look a little yellow, but it's not the limey. It has more neutral greens in it. So I found them interesting here. Now, whichever one you pick to blend will always turn out a little different. So it's worth it to blend several, especially the tritones. The tritones, I found that the yellow always comes out more if there's yellow in the color when you blend it. So anyway, I'd love any questions you have about the swirl pencils and what I thought about them. I did color an entire page in them, and it turned out better than I expected. So that was interesting to do on stream. That was a whole stream. It was a long stream. But yeah, any questions on those? Thought it might be nice to talk about them. What I think. I think the tritones, if you're wanting to like draw with your color pencils, they're still a little bit better. I don't have any Magic FXs. I think these will compare more to the Magic FX than they do to the tritones. I had them back in 2016, and when we moved to California, I didn't keep the Magic FXs. I got rid of those. And now I'm kind of feeling like I should have kept those. I had the set. Would have been useful. And I'm not talking about the ones that come in the tray, because the ones that come in the tray are pretty close to a reboxing of just the tritones. And a larger casing is like the same, kind of all swirled, but I feel like these would be closer to those, especially because these are 4 colors and tritones are, and their name, 3 tones. So that's kind of my take. Is with the 4th tone, you do get a little bit more. That's why we're able to get the dark blue here. With these other shades. But they did, their cores that they merged together were a lot bigger too. So you have bigger sections of color, so you can manipulate what color you get a little bit easier too. A little more control with the tritones. They are beautifully merged together. Like, you're gonna get a crazy number of in-between shades because of the way they're all merged that you don't get with the swirls because they're larger. There's more of just the pure color So thought there on that. But yeah. That's what we're doing. That's my thoughts on those. Let's just chit chat for a minute. I'll get a face cam. I worked and got all these scenes set up last night so that I could do this. And now I've got my computer set up to where it's really hard to read chat. But yeah, I'm so bummed about these. I wanted these pencils to be like or these crayons to be amazing. And I'm at a loss for what to use them for. Part of me is like, if I go get a stick and I rub it, will I get the same amount of color? I'm kind of curious. Yeah, for best results, we recommend using coarse paper, natural hues, textures, and malleabilities of Japanese wood. And I think it's a very interesting idea. I just wish I could get a little more pigment. So that I could then explore what it's like with the different pressures, because right now for those, all I was doing was a hard pressure to get the color that I got. It wasn't like I was just using a medium. It was like I was using a pretty hard pressure to get that amount of color. Yeah, I was just still bummed out. I'm really bummed. So I'll just sit here, sip my coffee, listen to my jazz, watch the rain fall, be a little bummed. So what does everybody else have on the docket for today? I'm gonna be going, oh, that was the thing. Oh, stink, I didn't get it up here. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get something. It's big, it's exciting, and it is totally worth it. So hold on just a second. It's downstairs. I clicked the be right back. I just get downstairs. Okay. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. Oh, we need to switch scenes here. We're gonna go to the desk. We're gonna go to the desk. So we have two little friends here. Look at them. We've got Pumpkin and Spice here. Aren't they so cute? So my friend is putting together a calendar of these little guys. This is gonna be the Kickstarter. And there'll be a lot more revealed about them. But I'm like so excited about it. It goes live August 1st. So excitement there. But this is Pumpkin and Spice. I can tell you they have a book club. Aren't they cute with their little books? They're so cute. These are her little characters. Right here. Now we're gonna, this is gonna go down to being a 3x3 for the Kickstarter. This is one of the things you will be able to get. So they'll be the same size as these guys. right here too. Look how cute they are. They're so fun. I'm really, really excited. It says pumpkin and spice. Boop, 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 boop. As they just play, and they're just too cute. Too cute. So, a lot coming with these guys. So what do you guys think about pumpkin and spice? Pull up something here. I just think they're so much fun. So, you can see the pumpkin here. Little skeleton pumpkin head. Right there. She's very happy. And you've got Spice, the little ghost. Who has a beret. I mean, how cute is that? But yeah, Shelly's had these characters for a while and has wanted to be able to do something more with them. And I'm excited to get to see their little world come to life. And to be put in a bunch of different ways. Like, just all the different iterations that we get to meet Pumpkin and Spice and get to hang out with them and do things and be in their little world. And I'm being careful because I don't want to give away too much because there's some reveals that'll be coming with all of this. And I'm like, oh. So I can't tell you they have a book club. That is what I can tell you. They love books. Which is funny because I just watched Ghostbusters the other day, like the new one. And it was like talking about, I don't want to destroy the library. I love books and stuff. And I was like, I just had a funny giggle about that because we're in the middle of discussing Pumpkin and Spice's book club. And like, they love books. Why would they want to destroy the library? So, you just see how cute they are. Their little world. So looking at them right now, I'd like to know, are you more like pumpkin or spice? If you had to say, I'm more of a pumpkin, I'm more of a spice. Yeah, I think they're just too cute. Too cute. And I'm impressed by drawing bones because like totally makes me nervous to draw bones. But I'm gonna have some fun because I'm gonna have a lot of content coming up with these guys. Where I'll be coloring some of their things and getting to play with it a little bit with some coloring sheets and different ideas going out with that. But yeah, it's really, 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 really exciting. Boop, 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 boop. You're just walking, just having a good time. Now we're going to have a discussion about our book club. Discuss. Book. Club. Anyway, I think I'm going to end it there for today. Finish my coffee, get ready for the shoot that's coming up, and just get my thoughts together and have it all done. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'm going to be moving gear around in the rain, so be getting a little wet today. But that is it for today. I look forward to seeing you next time.